Okay, so it seems like Rockstar Games have finally responded to a lot of the GTA stuff that has been going on with the leakers, right? If you guys haven't seen, obviously the game GTA 6 has been getting leaked quite a lot online lately by one particular kind of group or whatever you want to call it, called CyberLeak, which of course has been pushing for some changes, right? They obviously want the game to come out quicker, and of course they want a physical edition of the game, which of course is some things that Rockstar have been, not doing, right? And that is one of the big reasons as to why they have been doing it, right? But essentially, Rockstar have responded to everything that's been going on with this, with a message that has come out just recently saying, Dear all, we know that many of you have been waiting to hear from us regarding the events of the past week. It would be an understatement to say having videos of GTA 6 gameplay leak in this way has been heartbreaking for our team, and this is obviously not how we intended for you to see the game after all of this time. We are very sorry that everything has taken as long as it has, from getting the game finished, nearly there, to sharing more details and official gameplay and providing the community with everything you want to know. So they kind of confirmed there that the leaks are actually accurate, right? So if you've seen the videos or whatever, they are like actually the game and not just some random game engine or whatever that someone's trying to make up, right? And they said we are very excited for everyone to see the extended look tomorrow. It has taken longer than we have wanted to get it ready, but as with everything we do, we know we need to exceed your expectations, and we're determined to deliver at the level you expect and deserve. While it is unfortunate that the intended game experience may now be impacted by some spoilers, we hope that everyone will wait a bit longer to experience the game for themselves on November 19th. We want to thank everyone in the community who's reached out with messages of support this past week. Your words have meant more to this team than you can imagine. Ultimately, we are making this game for you, and without you, we would not have the privilege of making games. We look forward to sharing more of you soon. So that is their response, right? And obviously, it is like one of those sad ones, right, where they're just like saying that they're upset and stuff that this has happened. Now, they don't address any of the concerns the CyberLeak have in terms of like, wanting physical editions or things like that. They don't address that at all, which of course is interesting. Obviously, some people have replied up to GX saying, "Do you have a crush on me?" Yes, no, maybe. Say we will be there. Nicholas Light saying, "I speak for everyone when I say delay the game a year despite the league supporters." I mean, again, there's been some very mixed opinions on this, right? Saying making the game for you, if that were the case, then you'd release the PC version on release, like this leaker has definitely revealed as possible. That would be cool, instead of tapping into FOMO to get PC players to buy the console version first, which, yeah, I think is also true. If you don't know, obviously the game is supposed to be coming out on consoles first, and then PC second, which I think is a little bit weird. And of course, I think definitely ruins the hype for me, at least, because I've got a PC. I'm not buying a console to play GTA 6. I'm going to be honest, I'm not that stupid. I'll just wait for it to come out in a year or two whenever they plan to do it, right? But it's just like, yeah, I mean, that would be nice if they had it on PC at the same time, right? People in the comments are crazy. This is what you deserve for being greedy. Finish the game and give us a physical copy, not a hard concept. So yeah, so bro, just type shit. So what about the physical release? So let's be honest, we all thought this was another delay announcement. Said I thought the game got delayed again. I'll see people funny images of CyberLeak physical them. So yeah, so what is this statement after some lunatic tears apart the most anticipated game in history, saying the leaks have just made us want the game more. Don't worry about it. And yeah, don't get me wrong, the game does look pretty good, right? And of course, from the videos that have been coming out and things, obviously I can't show them. It does look good. But it's just one of those things where I think people, like everybody, wants to be able to play it in every kind of capacity. People want a physical version. People want there to be certain aspects of the game that are better. And it's nothing to do with the actual game itself, really. It's just how it's released and in what form, right? That's what people have the problem with, which is such an easy fix, I feel like. But yeah, they say Rockstar Games has finally responded to the recent GTA 6 gameplay leaks. The studio says seeing the game leaked this way has been heartbreaking for the team and apologized for fans seeing the footage before it's officially ready. Rockstar also says that GTA 6 is nearly there and confirmed that a new extended look at the game is coming tomorrow. They're not giving us a single drop of gameplay and trailer, and when they do it, it has monetized and through Netflix deserved. So that's something else that people are pretty annoyed at, is the fact that, the game is going to be revealed through Netflix. So you need Netflix for that, which obviously Netflix is not free. You know, you have to spend money to actually take a look at what it looks like, which I'm sure there'll probably be people that re-upload on Twitter and stuff anyways. Saying you're making GTA 6 for the investors and shareholders, not for the people who actually play your games. If you were actually making for them, you would listen to the criticism, and this wouldn't have escalated to this point. 13 years, billions of dollars supporting anti-consumer practices, raising prices, refusing to communicate with your player base about any of it. You made your bed, pissed all over it, and now you're looking at us like it's our fault. Nah, you lay in it. Saying not them acknowledging that the marketing has been disappointing. Wow. Saying official response from Rockstar regarding the leaks. So very human feeling statement. The game will look incredible. And we will absolutely be there tomorrow. So you can see like there are some very mixed reactions in terms of what people were feeling like. I'm saying I'm going to be honest, they should have released gameplay when pre-orders went up. Kind of crazy. They didn't care until they locked in a deal with Netflix to premiere it. I see some people saying we'll be there tomorrow. So again, it seems like, yes, some people are supporting them. Some people are not supporting them and saying, well, you should have done better in the first place and we wouldn't have got into this mess. Which again, I think I'm pretty 50-50 on it, right? Which, yeah, I think essentially it's one of these situations where it sucks, right? I feel bad for the developers and whatever because they've been working on this game for a long time. But I also think this could have been easily avoided if they did listen to the criticism that has come their way. And obviously people have acted and, you know, kind of supported this kind of stuff because of the criticism. And that's why we're in the kind of, you know, place that we're in now, right? It's kind of their own fault that this has happened because people are not happy with some aspects of, you know, how the game is being released and things like that. As I said, it's nothing to do with the actual game itself, the gameplay, because before the leaks, nobody knew what the game was like, right? It's all to do with how they're, you know, distributing it, how they are like kind of running things, everything like aside from the game itself that people are unhappy with. And I think that is the biggest, criticism that people have. And honestly, I think it's fair enough, right? I think it's fair enough that people have criticisms of that because, as I said, if it ends up coming out on console, like I'm just not going to care about it, right? I feel like, you know, it would have been so much better if, you know, it did release on all platforms at the same time. Also, I think that's all about like online not being a thing, which also I feel like that should be a thing around the same time, especially with this amount of time that they spent working on the game. So yeah, apparently that might come in like later on, which again, you know, it isn't great at all, but of course, I don't know, we'll just have to see what kind of happens, but it's pretty disappointing, right? It's pretty disappointing that they haven't like actually acknowledged any of the stuff, that people have issues with, because if they did and, you know, made some changes, I feel like this could be much better than it already is, right? Because GTA 6 is already a very anticipated game, right? But it's just one of those things where, yeah, people are going to be buying new consoles to, you know, play this. They'll just wait for the PC version in a year's time, which I think is, well, I say people aren't. People probably will. But me personally, I think smart people won't. So again, I don't know. It's one of those things that, yeah, I think it's kind of disappointing. It'll probably affect some of the hype behind the game, but we'll have to see, right? But yeah, that's about all there is for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazak, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.